This is Jared Poland for Frono's Photo, and this is tips for getting better baseball photos. Enjoy. Back again for more outdoor sports shooting tips. The most important thing when shooting sports is anticipation. Knowing more about the sport is going to help you anticipate where things are going to happen. So for example, in Little League Baseball, or in baseball in general, if you're set up to shoot the batter, trying to get him hitting, and the count is 3-0, 3 balls, no strikes, most likely he's not swinging 3-0. So don't get ready. I mean, be ready, but don't start, motoring through your photos at 3-0. That's just one thing. If you know that they're not going to be swinging because it's 3-0, you don't need to waste the shots. You can look at something else for that time. Also, a good way to anticipate a pitch in baseball is when you're looking through the camera, have one of your eyes, the non-dominant eye, obviously, focused in on the pitcher. When he goes into his windup, he starts to pitch, then get your eye back into the camera, prepared, and anticipate when the pitch is going to get there so that you can time when the kid's going to swing or when the ball's going to get to the plate. That is really important. Knowing the sport you're shooting is half the battle. You watch your kids play all the time, you should know where things are going to happen. So if you have a really good soccer team, football team for those Europeans, and there's a lot of action that happens on one side of the field, don't plant yourself at the other side of the field where none of the action's going to happen. Know that the plays are going to come towards you. So anticipate that and be near the play. Try not to shoot too many of the backs of players. Non-action, non-standing still. Things that you do when you're first starting to shoot sports are shoot non-action subjects, because it's easier to capture an image of somebody that's not moving or something that's not going on. But anticipating the play, knowing where the ball's going to go, knowing where the ball, in soccer, knowing where the ball's going to go. In baseball, you know where it's going to be pitched. So if you're going to shoot pictures of the catcher, you know where it's going to be. So anticipation is a huge thing when it comes to sports. Start to pay attention to, watch a sport on TV. Watch how it happens. Start to see the images in your head. Sit there with your camera and look through it. Look at the TV and anticipate when you would shoot that picture of action. A player rounding first, you're going to shoot it as he's rounding the bag. You're going to start shooting. If you're on a good angle, you're not going to really want to shoot from behind unless you're going to trigger through 7 or 8 pictures, which is fine. But you want to anticipate where these things are going to happen. So for outdoor sports, anticipation. That is really important. Good tips, I think.